Well, good afternoon, Bulldogs. It is a beautiful day out there on this Friday before Labor Day weekend as we take a look outside the junction camera on the campus of Mississippi State right now, and it is 88 degrees. The temperatures are only going to continue to climb as we go throughout the afternoon, and look at that dew point at 72. It's definitely feeling oppressive out there at the current hour, and likewise across the rest of northeast Mississippi. We're seeing temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90. 94 is actually the hot spot down in Macon right now, 88 here in Starkville, and 86 up in the Houston area. And as we look at the satellite and radar, no clouds in sight. So that's helping to contribute to our warm-up here, although we're starting to see a couple high clouds develop around the Golden Triangle, and there's actually some rain showers back towards Memphis and the Delta of Mississippi. A lot of us are staying very hot and very dry right now as we head into the afternoon. But looking ahead, we have a couple weather headlines to tell you about. We're actually going to see a slight cool down for Saturdays. We have a very weak cold front that's going to come in here tomorrow. It's going to drop us down from the 90s to the upper 80s. So not much of a noticeable difference, but it will feel a little bit cooler. But those hot temps are going to return for Labor Day. So if you're out doing a barbecue or going in the pool for your Labor Day, you might want to just make sure to pile on sunscreen and just have that water outside. And the other headline is, and we might have a cool down on the way next week with another cold front midweek, and we'll talk about that here later as we head into the 7-day forecast. But for this afternoon, we're going to stay warm and dry, and we're going to be at 86 as we head into the noontime hour. As we head to 3 o'clock, we're going to warm up into the low 90s, and we'll see those clouds start to build back in. And with that, we're going to see showers and storms develop as we head into the late afternoon and the early evening hours, and we'll drop back down into the low 80s before those rain chances diminish as we head into the overnight hours. As you can see here, as we go into 4 o'clock, we start seeing those showers and storms mainly north of the Golden Triangle, but they're eventually going to slide their way south, and those will eventually clear our area as we head into Saturday morning. And with that, we're going to see clearing as well, with the clouds starting to thin out as we head into Saturday morning. And just looking at really just high clouds tomorrow, it's going to be nice and dry, and not to mention a little bit cooler, but again, it's still going to be in the upper 80s, which is where we're at for this time of year. And that's going to continue to be the case as we go into tomorrow evening as well. So for today, 92 degrees. It's going to be hot once again, isolated storms as we head into the late afternoon and early evening hours. 68 degrees as we head into tonight. Partly cloudy. It's going to be muggy once again. Pretty much just your typical summer-like forecast. We are still in early September, so it is still summer. Meteorological fall actually began on September 1st, but it is still summer weather-wise. And for your 7-day forecast, as you can see here, we're going to remain pretty dry for the next couple days, although we have that isolated chance of showers and storms today, but we're going to dry out for your Labor Day weekend before we're going to be watching for that frontal system next week that could bring down our temperatures, and we'll stay generally in the upper 80s and lower 90s before cooling down to 82 by next Thursday.